We're going to be talking about how could a woman get a man to do something for her in a very submissive way. Welcome back to Poetry and Friends. If this is your first time on this channel, what I do is that I just talk about love topics that God has placed on my heart. And I also talk slightly about my writing business. I do write poetry. Sometimes asking a man to do something for you, if it's not asked in the right way, it does exude as being commanding. So in this video, I'm going to be showing how to ask a man to do something for you without it looking so demanding, in a very respectful way. You want him to take your idea on something. For example, the woman, right? She now wants to get a new TV. Maybe she's not liking how the TV it's looking now, right? So she has made a decision that, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get a new TV. In cases like that, you do not want to say something like, we're getting a new TV tomorrow. Or somebody would probably say, baby, can't you see that the TV is looking old? No, we're getting a new TV by next week, because when somebody comes in here to see the TV looking like that, it's embarrassing. You would also not want to say, can you get us a new TV? It does sound controlling, because it's kind of like, yeah, I've made up my mind, so let's do it now. There's always a better way of saying it. And then what you can do is that you present it to him and ask him that you want his stamp on it. For example, I'm thinking of us getting a new TV and I just want your final say. So it's a way of saying that, yeah, I have a great idea, but you're the head. So I cannot move on with this idea without your yes. So that way it's like beautiful submission here. This one is the woman wants both of them to go somewhere, right? So somebody would probably say, can we go to that place tomorrow? So yes, he would probably go, but he would probably go with no smile because there's just a better way of saying it. This is something that you could say, do you mind if we go to that place tomorrow? Or something like, what are your thoughts on us going to that place tomorrow? For that, he would probably say, this woman respects me so much. So he would probably go so early because of the way you asked him, because that shows that you value his mind. So that would even boost his ego, because it shows that his thoughts are so important to you. That's why you were asking him that, what are your thoughts, or do you mind? So it's a way of saying that even though you have an idea, but it's mine, it's just so important to you. So yeah, so that is also a very submissive way for you to ask a man to go somewhere with you. You want him to teach you something. Can you teach me that thing again? He would probably do it, but it would probably not touch his heart while he's doing it. He would not be enthused doing it, because you said it as if it's his job. Like, it's time for you to teach me again because that's what you do. Something like that. So how you could ask him is telling him why you want him to teach you. And of course, you want him to teach you because maybe you love the way he teaches you, or you know the reason. But so for example, maybe his way of teaching you is so much easier than any other person. So you just let him know that, honey, like that then, I don't know, when somebody else teaches me, I don't know, I just do not get it. I just don't like how others teach me, but when you teach it, I just love the way you teach me this thing. Like going into details, you're just being authentic, like actually letting him know, like, when you teach me, I find so much joy. For that, he would probably be loud while he's teaching you with the biggest energy ever. Like, yeah, this is how you do it. He would do it with fire and even ask questions like, did you understand what I just taught you? Because you show that you do appreciate his effort. You just showed respect. So that way of asking doesn't sound demanding at all. And it's a very submissive way to get him to teach you something. This is when you want him to do something practical for you. And let's even add that maybe you also have a deadline, right? So maybe you want him to take your car to the car wash because you wouldn't be able to because of certain reasons. For cases like that, somebody could probably say, can you take my car to the car wash tomorrow? We want to be unique. We want to love him really well. But we just want him to just say, oh, I just love this woman. Can I carry you on my back like a little baby? Let me stop. But you get what I mean. Like, you really want to be so respectful, loving him well, so that vice versa, he would also be in love with you. So a better way of saying it's saying something like you would be thankful, you would be grateful, you would be really glad, just however that you feel like. I'm starting with that. Right? So let's say you would be really grateful, right? You just say, I would be really grateful if you could take my car to the car wash whenever you get the chance today, or whenever you get the chance, let's say tomorrow. So that way, you just let him know that his effort and his time is very important to you. You value it, right? Because you said you would be very grateful. And then also, it doesn't sound too forceful because you just said whenever you get the chance. So if it doesn't sound forceful, it sounds submissive, it sounds feminine in a godly way. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. One last thing, and it would be the end of the video. I have this. So I have one in an old design, and I just made a different design. So we're going to read it. Before you ask, he already knows what you need. He searches through a heart and grants what it desires. He's a miraculous God indeed. That's why he's called Hosanna in the highest. When I think of his greatness, I'm always amazed. That's why he will never be left unpraised. This is an inspirational one, and you could purchase it. It's a tabletop, also hangs on a wall. I'll place the link somewhere in this video. And for the additional products that I also have greeting cards that you can check out. I'll also place the link somewhere up here in this video. So yeah, you can check it out and purchase some. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I really hope that this video was helpful to you. Do subscribe for more videos, and if God permits, see you when I upload my next video. Bye-bye.